Gold coins, diamonds, and rubies, they all pour into a small wooden bowl, only to vanish, just like that, instantly, leaving it completely and utterly empty. You see, there was this king, Raja Vikram. He lived in a palace of gold and marble, absolutely convinced that his own comfort was the only thing in the world that mattered. But then, one day, a humble Jain monk showed up at the palace gates. He had dust on his feet, a deep peace in his eyes, and he was carrying only that small empty bowl. When the monk asks for just one simple thing, to have his little bowl filled, the king just laughed. You could hear his voice echoing through that grand hall. "Fill a beggar's bowl," he mocked. "That is nothing for a king like me." So first, he ordered his servants to fill it with gold coins, but they vanished right into thin air. Then he added mountains of jewels, the finest silks, all of his worldly treasures. Yet the bowl remained just as empty as it was before. Everything disappeared without a trace. The king's laughter died in his throat. It was replaced by this cold disbelief. You could see his pride just shatter as he stared at this impossible sight. His voice was actually trembling as he finally demanded, What sorcery is this?" With a calm, serene smile, the monk replied, "Your Highness, this bowl is carved from the wood of the tree of human desire. It is a hunger that can never be satisfied, a thirst that can never be quenched, it can never be filled." He explained a simple truth called Samata, that every soul is equal. The beggar and the king, well, they breathe the same air. The sparrow and the lion, they feel the same pain. And the monk explained that when you truly understand this in your heart, that insatiable hunger of greed, it just disappears. And in that exact moment, the king looked down into the empty bowl and he saw his own reflection. He didn't see a powerful ruler. No, he saw a man who was trapped, a slave to his own endless, gnawing hunger. That very night, everything changed. The king unlocked his vast storerooms, feeding every hungry person in his kingdom. He freed his servants from the chains of fear. And for the very first time, he walked among his people, not as a king, but as just one of them. He never did fill the monk's bowl, but he filled his own soul with something no amount of gold could ever buy. Has someone in your life taught you this lesson? Share in the comments below.